Alright everybody, welcome in. This is going to be another Stormgate cast from me, algorithm0r, and this is going to be a special cast. This is going to be another 2v2 match, and this is going to be one starring myself. This is me in the blue Infernal. And my partner in this game is going to be Turlagh, who's playing the teal Celestials. And we are on the 2v2 version of Boneyard, and we are playing against, in the red Vanguard here, this is NoUseForAName. And his partner, flying his arc ship over here, this is going to be Joey Lumberpile. And we will see what kind of shenanigans we're going to be getting up to here. As I've been known to say, once I shenan again. That's just who I am. And we will see what kind of shenanigans we get up to today. So we've got Infernal and Celestial. That's my side. I got a Brute coming out already. And it's going to be Vanguard versus Celestial as our opponents. So that's going to make an interesting combo. No one's doing the fancy Celestial mining trick yet. And we got Rax coming out here for NoUseForAName. And it looks like Joey's on double creation chamber. And Turlagh has made his creation chamber sort of forward here. And there is, a scout showing up to try and do some scouting. And, goes down to a couple gaunt shots. And now there's a, what do they call those? Phantom. Phantom doing the initial tanking there. And now we got Fellhogs tanking. This almost looks like I did this on purpose, but no, I'm not quite good enough to do that. But it looks like I'm going for some units to start out here. I've got more Brutes and Gaunts showing up. We also got creeping the health camp going on over here. Some Lancers out of NoUseForAName. And what do we have here? 1 Cree, 1 Argent for Joey. And it's Argent's starting to come out. We do have a Guardian Nexus here. Just arriving, as well as another Creation Chamber and Power Bank. And it looks like Turlagh's going to take some more bases here. We're going bases. I didn't realize this is a different... The Boneyard 2v2 Boneyard has a lot of little different features, so this one doesn't have any Therium over here. And Argents are banking up over here. Well, looks like NoUseForAName's getting ready for a little bit more creeping, while it also looks like Joey's doing the... going for an extra base out here as well. I've been going for extra shrines. I'm on to 4th shrine here. And looks like I'm going to be moving out of some of my units. Maybe we are moving together here to go for this vision camp. And what's that? A scanner? A scanner in my base? Joey, that's not cool, bro. Not cool. But yeah, it does look like we're going to go for the vision camp here. Meanwhile, some units from NoUseForAName are moving out. We take the camp here, and actually these units are going... yeah, they're going to turn around right away as they find, oh, both of our armies are here. We don't want to go 1v2. And Joey's moving down to engage. And we do have a little battle here. The Brutes come forward to try and fight, but the Kree are trying to get on top of the Gaunts here, and the Gaunts are running around trying to stay safe, but they're really just taking damage here. All the Brutes get taken out, and that looks like a win for NoUseForAName and Joey, as Turlagh here is finally trying to get some damage done with his Argents here, but they are going to go down, and he has to retreat. As all these units come pushing forward. Some reinforcements here. 1 Magmadon here as well. And the arc ship is here to put some of those healing rays down, but don't really want it tanking all these shots here. And here we have the Magmadon come forward, probably wasting the trample there. Although we see that Joey did engage on top of it, and so it did manage to get some damage done before going down. But all those infernal units got cleaned up now. Ooh, no, some of the Kree are trapped here by the SimCity. That is not good, and these units are coming down to do economic damage. Luckily, Turlagh able to summon a couple of Sovereign's Watches there, and some Kree going forward. Unfortunately, they're going to be Suicide Kree if they have to fight into this bio. And yeah, sure enough, they do die here. And this little force is looking dangerous. But here come some imps. Flame on imps, getting on top of these units, chasing them down, trying to get some good impacts. It looks like cleaning up a lot of those. And now going for the bio. Coming in the back there. Oh, huge impacts. Almost cleaning up all that bio. So the flaming imps helping out in the defense here. One Magmadon also showing up. He's just walking around, stomping the ground, saying, "Get out of our space." And looks like Joey's going to pull back here with the remainder. Actually, it looks like he might be rotating around and looking for somewhere to do more damage. He's coming in over here. I do summon a Cower, and there is a Magmadon there already. And another Magmadon coming to back him up. And it looks like they will be retreating for now. Back to this Vision Tower, it looks like, to regain control of it. This base is now up for Joey, not fully saturated. What are you doing, Prisms? It says 2 of 3. One of these Prisms is not doing their job. We got Starforges added here. We also look like we've got some hangar bays coming out, so air units, and lots of bases being made over here. Looks like Turlagh's going to send some of his roly-poly Kree out. They are going to find these Exos, and they do their rollout on top of the Exos and get a lot of free Exo kills. That's really nice, actually. Ooh, huge surround there, getting all the rest of the Exos, and now finding these Exos that are reinforcing, getting them as well. The Argents from Joey show up, and that's enough to kind of chase the Kree back home. But that actually was good damage. And more Kree rolling out here. Going to be good against most of this army, but not the size. And here come the size, kind of being annoying. As well as the rest of the army showing up. And Magmadon's triggering their trample, getting some of those initial Kree, but also getting focus fire down. Second Magmadon getting into them, but again, not getting too much. Flame on Imps coming up. Huge surround from the Kree, and the Flame on Imps get on top in huge explosions. We got some stomps going on there, but I'm not sure exactly what for, as there's not very many ground units here. It's just the size above that are basically getting free kills here. We don't have anything that can hit air. We have one Animancer here who sadly she's going to get taken out. Focus fire down. Oh, I didn't realize her healing was allowing her to stay alive for so long. A couple Gons show up and chase the size away. And now Turlagh looks like he's moving out. He's got a nice little force here with that one Animancer in there too. As we see Joey adding more, and wait a second, what's this? A Bioforce coming down on the right hand side, maybe looking to do some damage again. Meanwhile, we are fighting some more Kree over here. Cleaned up. Magmadons certainly helping, but the size up above, we don't have anything to deal with the size right now. Our Argents and Gaunts aren't exactly the greatest. A couple more Flame on Imps up here, trying to get the Argents. Boom! Huge explosions. Chasing down. Oh, yeah. Are they going to get any more contact? Look at how quickly they're running away there. And actually the sides do clean them up. More imps not even flamed on. Just sacrificing themselves. Oh, poor buddies. One of them carrying his Therium. The Bioforce down here is engaging with Turlagh. And Turlagh does have a lot of units, but half his units are fighting the Shadow Demons. We got a nice Dark Prophecy there. Zooting a couple of Exos. Finally, the Shadow Demon gets taken out. And again, we have another set of units coming down here from Joey. So this Bioforce is engaging here with Turlagh, getting another Dark Prophecy is really nice actually. And Joey's pulling back as my force starts pushing forward. And again, the Bioforce pulling back too. There is a helicarrier with it. Now we're getting a little engagement here in the middle of the map. I think Turlagh and NoUseForAName Joey and NoUseForAName are trying to get a nice concave here against these units. And they're doing a pretty good job. Flame on Imps coming in. Look at all those survival protocols on the Exos, keeping them alive from the Flame on Imps. But now we're getting a huge Magmadon trample going right on through with the stuns on the Argents. Magmadon's not able to keep themselves alive as they get focus fired down. We're hearing Hellborns go down too. Turlagh showing up to try and clean up the rest of this army. And again, it's just a few sides above that are making a little trouble, but there's lots of Argents from Turlagh as he's going to chase all these units away. Joey, back to your base, he says. A few bio engaging over here, but a lot of us are just focusing on these sides. A Hellborn goes down and the sides retreat to some safety here. And Turlagh's going to try and push on in. Nope, he's going to regroup first. Wisely, I'd say. Nice Dark Prophecy. Another Hellborn showing up, but it's going to get focus fired down as well. Dark Prophecy's doing their best to whittle down that bio, and more Argents showing up. Couple Mags as well, although the Mags aren't going to help with those scythes. Magmadons can't jump, as I've said before. All my imps. I think I've only got one mining base here. Oh no, this one's still mining. 18 mining because they have to go around that silly farm. That was my bad. More Playmon imps showing up here and getting some good damage. A couple more. Not sure what they're going to do up there. A few flaming on. We also have the Argents pushing the Bioforce back. The Imps not doing the greatest job. They finally clean up those Argents, but sacrificing all the Imps. A couple more Imps coming in to try and get on top of the Bio. But the Turlagh, unfortunately, his Argents get cleaned up here. A few more over here. He's got Archangels doing harass on the servos, while also going in for a kill over here. But Double Sovereign's Watch, that's a lot of DPS. Kree popping out here, and Joey Lumberpile showing up to defend his base from these Argents, and unfortunately the Argents are going to get cleaned up here. More Argents over here, but these strike forces are now facing armies and getting cleaned up. Archangels here trying to get a huge crash. No, they're actually going to try and punch the helicarrier in the face, which is probably wise. Although yeah, meteor strikes. Boom! Serious meteor strikes going down there. Archangels now in avatar form in the front, trying to get as much of that DPS down. But they go down. The Argents are pulling back. We also see this force here chasing down. Oh, some Imps. Flame on Imps. It looks like not flamed on at all. Purify here to energy up while this base is being denied by Joey. And Turlagh doing his best. He's got his invisible units. He's going to come running in and try and get on top of these units while they're fighting the creeps. And he's got a really nice positioning, although is he wedged in? Is he going to get caught between flanking forces of NoUseForAName? He's doing his best to try and take out these units. He's got Dark Prophecies on the servos. but it looks like now NoUseForAName has got his Turlagh's Argents all cornered in the back there. They're doing their best to maybe take out a couple servos, but they're going to go down. Meanwhile, the Sais over here are starting to do a serious harass on my base. So a lot of the imps there taken out. Turlagh once again trying his best here to get damage done, but losing his army to the reinforcements of NoUseForAName and Joey. NoUseForAName saying that they're dead. Well, I'll admit, I'm thinking I'm dead too. So, Joey's over here killing a base. And I got 21 imps here mining nothing. Those guys could sure flame on. Not that they can jump. I think I'm done. So both sides have at least one partner feeling the pressure here. And maybe one partner, our celestial partners, who are doing just fine. They're like, we're fine. We got bases, so they want to keep going. I've got my imps here. I don't know what to do with them. They're like my last army. Yeah. Joey was camped out here, so I couldn't retake a base. So it's really the battle of these two Celestial players now, and actually this might be it, as we're seeing Joey bring his full army to bear here, and Turlagh doing his best with his Argent Ball. But Turlagh is still mining these bases here. Why does it say 1? There we go, 3. We still have that bug. It's interesting how some bugs last forever and ever here. Oh, we got some Animats showing up, but they're going to get picked off right away. They're not even turning to fight. Gaunt's trying to help, but there's only a few here. And Joey pulls back. Oh, he finds an arc ship and destroys it. We got invisibility once again. The Kree try to come out on top of the Argents, but we do get a really nice bombing run on top of Turlagh. These reinforcing units showing up are getting taken out by the Sais quite easily, and the force here from Joey and NoUseForAName is much larger and able to chase us down. And wow, these units here from Turlagh making their final stand here, actually trying to retreat to safety of their Aeon Gate. The Aeon Gate is invisible, so it can't be targeted down, but where do they pop out? I'm not sure where the other Aeon Gates are. But this base is starting to get chewed up, and there's not much. I've got some imps. That's all I have here, and as you can see, I've run out of Therium to turn them into Flame On. So now they're literally just pulled imps. This base going down. And also it looks like Turlagh's Archangel farm over here is also going to start going down. My final imps are dying. And how am I faring, says Turlagh. I am dead. That's how I am. I do have 20 imps working this mine. Dead. Me dead. More imps. Long distance mining. Dead. Turlagh's army of Krees here. Dead. Even though NoUseForAName feels dead too. He's still got an army that he's moving around the map with. And oh no, the last Animancers. Dead. Also dead. Oh no. A dragon. I had a dragon. Who knew I had a dragon? The dragon comes to do its best. But guess what's over here, Mr. Dragon? a ton of sides. You're in trouble if those sides come. Oh no! Run away, Mr. Dragon! Oh no. Turlagh brings in some Argents, but there is a bombing run on top of them. The dragon finally gets popped. And here we go. Argent's focus fire down by the sides. And yes, the poor dragon popped. And we get a GG out of Turlagh and I. And good game for Joey and No Use for a Name.